Cover's coming off.
Today's video is a belter, but we kick this video off once again with Squarespace. From online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is the perfect place to build a beautiful website and run your business. If you ever thought of starting a website, Squarespace is the perfect place to do just that. They've got loads of tools on there that enable you to build a beautiful website that not just looks good, but also works very well as well. You can start off with a beautiful template. You can also make sure your website is mobile efficient and works beautifully on mobiles as well as on desktops. You can do SEO optimization on there. You can create members areas. You can create subscription models. You can also design beautiful email campaigns as well. There is all sorts of stuff. That is literally just a snippet of what you can do with Squarespace when building a website. So if you ever thought of building a website, Squarespace is the place to go. With that code there, you will save some cash. Now let's head over and hit my intro for a belter of a video. Let's go. Hello, and welcome back to TGTV, and more specifically, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sandown Mercedes Brabus, because today we've got a very exciting video. I brought my Brabus along, which I'll show you in a second, and we are collecting a G63 G800 Brabus, the new G63 4x4 squared, no less. Mr. Zen car driver, owner of the mental Brabus rocket, has just bought a G63 4x4 squared Brabus. Basically the new version of what I bought a few months ago. So we're gonna go see mine, then we're gonna get the covers off, show you his, then we're gonna line it up with the Brabus rocket and get a trio together. It's gonna be sick, probably the first time in the world this has ever been done, even at Brabus HQ. So this is gonna be world exclusive. Super excited, let's crack on. So here is my Brabus. I have dumped her in the car park whilst we wait for Mr. Zen car driver to arrive. Absolutely wild. I love this thing. It's so good. It offends absolutely everybody. Absolutely everybody. So we're going to get this one along with its new counterpart and do a little compare and contrast, which is taller, which is wider, and what the differences are between this generation and the one before, apart from a little bit more power. There are a load of differences. So let's head in then and go and get the covers off. Here he is. Mr. Zen car driver is arriving. I'm going to stay well away. He's an anonymous chap. We don't want to be filming his face, otherwise he'll get a hit taken out on me. Here we go then. Cover's coming off. Wow, that's absolutely ridiculous. Insane. I would be clapping, but I've only got one hand unless I slap myself in the forehead. That is unbelievable. Getting a start up. Valves open. Here we go then, just coming out. Look at that. Bit of a job getting it out. It's a big old bus. That is ridiculous. We're gonna have a little walk around in a second when she's out in the daylight. Good grief. I don't know how this is going to work. I mean, that is an absolute joke. Look at it. There are things I've seen on this that I'm going to add to my shopping list. So I do like the wheels, and I do like the roof rack as well. And I'm not actually sure I don't want the back wheel either. I might just go for all of that. I don't know if that can be retrofitted. I'll have to speak to the guys here. They are a Brabus specialist centre here, so they can source everything, and they are, I think, one of the only Brabus dealers in the UK, so they do it properly here. Great bunch. Right then, let's have a look at the engine. It's got big Brabus carbon rocker cover, and whoever made it as well. Woof. And I believe on these new ones, these are designed, well, not designed to, they don't encourage it, but if you hit someone, these actually go down into the bonnet, whereas the previous generation will just give people brain damage or whatever. So spec walk around then, we've got some small fans running around. We've got satin Magno platinum paint. Differences then, we've obviously got these wheels, which are absolutely incredible, and they are now on my shopping list. I'm going to speak to Gavin here and the guys at the team just to see how much these are, because I would actually quite like these on my 4x4 squared. I would love these wheels, so I'm going to speak to them. So at the end of the day, I'm going to have to replace the tyres at some point. May as well get a set of wheels with it. Obviously, it's the facelifted variant, so you've got slightly updated lights there at the back. I believe they're like LED or something over and above the kind of fairly basic affairs on the original car. We've got normal suspension in there. We don't have portal axles, which my one does, which I suspect might mean this actually drives like a normal car as opposed to a fridge. You've obviously got that updated front end there. You've got the big Brabus B, but there's loads of nice details on this new variant, including this kind of additional little bit of carbon and badging there as well. But I do love the front end of these new cars. Those iconic headlights there, circle LEDs, are absolutely wild. But the differences, I think is when you get inside. That's when you know this is the new generation versus the old. Actually, sorry, one other thing to point out. You've got spare wheel on the back, whereas mine doesn't have that. Literally just looks like a fridge at the back. You've got the Brabus badging. And a reminder, it's pushing 800 brake horsepower. You also have a ladder, because everyone needs a ladder going over the top of their car, and a roof rack as well. But inside, this is where the magic really is, because it's got the updated infotainment and interior in here. You've got loads of Brabus badging, like on there, just reminding you of the fact that it's absolutely ridiculous. We've got Brabus paddles there, carbon wheel, because you need a carbon wheel on a 3-ton monster truck. We've also got Brabus pedals too, Brabus floor mats, sunroof, lovely stuff. All the mod cons as well on this, unlike mine. You've got camera in the rear view mirror there, because you can't actually see anything out the back. In the back here as well. It's actually a very nice place to be, so you can drive up and down flights of stairs in comfort. You've also got Burmester Hi-Fi as well. Carbon absolutely everywhere. You've even got these little details like this pin badge there as well. I'm going to close that up. Also, it's got deployable side steps, and that is something that I actually want to talk to the guys here about, because mine have been turned off. My previous owner was about 7 feet tall, so he turned his off, and I don't know how to turn them back on. So my Brabus is going to be coming in here at some point for a service and a little run through of some of the features which I'm too dumb to work out how to sort. So we've got the rocket here. We're going to get mine together as well with this. Might be really cool actually, getting satin black, satin silver, and then satin black together. So let's do that. So here we go then. Destroying the environment by the second. All 3 cars running. Well, at least mine's running anyway. Can't work out how to keep the lights on, not running. We've got all 3 of them together, probably for the first time that's ever been done anywhere in the world. But it's quite interesting to see these actually together like this. One thing that struck me, they're basically, well, they are the same height, which is wild. Yeah, let me know in the comments which is your favourite to look at. Obviously, the best to drive is going to be that one. This is actually only 500. It's the Brabus 500, so it's only 500 on brake. It's obviously the 800, so a bit of difference. The arches on mine, I think slightly, they look slightly wider there. More to catch on passing cars and trees. Yeah. But so wild to have all of them together, and those lights up there are a huge amount brighter on this one than on mine. So again, I may well be adding those to my shopping list. So cool. So Mr. Zen Car Driver is off. He's a very busy bee. He's left the 4x4 squared there. I mean, I'm presuming he'll come back and get it at some point. Anyway, for now, thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe, blah, blah, blah. And make sure you hit the link for Squarespace. The link will be below. It'll be in the pinned comment and in the description. Almost getting run over by a very nice Subaru there. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.